So when insulin is overly present, handling the sugar from your carbohydrate feast or whatever, grazing that happens all day, that was me, body fat burning it's halted. This explains why we see people exercising religiously for years, and their waistline is growing bigger instead of getting smaller, because every time they're exercising, they don't realize it. They're exercising when insulin's elevated, so body fat burning's turned off. They're just burning sugar, getting tired, getting a craving, eating again, burning sugar, getting tired, eating, craving. It's a vicious cycle. The power is when you're operating on your own body fat burning happening, insulin down low, you're actually not hungry. Cravings are so last year, you actually forget about the carbohydrate foods that you could not possibly live without. I was just talking to one of my Shift Insiders, Karen. You know, this sounds crazy. And she says, I can't even believe I'm saying it. She's gone for 5 years without having pasta or cereal because she doesn't want it. Like it doesn't call to her anymore. That's incredible. But it's actually just science. And once you dial your glucose down and then your insulin follows, you're dining in more and more often. And when you're turning 58 and feeling great, like you're feeling like when you were 28, I'm describing myself. When I discovered how this all works, I'm like, wait a minute, we don't have to work out every day? Wait a minute, I don't have to use portion control? Wait a minute, I don't need willpower? Wait a minute, I'm actually going to forget to eat most days? Yeah, because when you drop and quiet your insulin down and you're dining in on you, your body fat, remember, we don't lose weight. We have to use up our body fat. That's what we're really trying to do, right? And when you're able to dine in whenever you want, you're just not craving and you're not hungry. And you're able to maintain your health, your wealth, right? And your body composition, even into your middle-aged years and beyond. You know, our Shift Insiders, a lot of us are like 45 years old and up, but we have a lot of tender type 1 diabetics too that need to know this way before the rest of us decided to pay attention. It all comes down to glucose and insulin. You know, glucose and insulin are the cousins, the variable at the very base of cancer. Alzheimer's, which is type 3 diabetes, certainly diabetes, but that's just a symptom that opens the gateway to heart disease, neuropathy, fibromyalgia. All of these have the common variable of glucose and this power anabolic hormone, insulin. It's all about growing, all about growing. If you're at a point in your life where you're done growing, you'd rather do some shrinking, we got to get insulin to quiet down. And it's easier than it sounds.